everyone, welcome to Enjoy English School. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Minnie.
And today, it's August 3rd, and we are on day 2 of The Perfect Singer.
那我们今天8月3号呢，一样接续昨天的主题，完美女生的主题。
That's right. And of course, we're talking about Dua Lipa, and she has like billions of views on YouTube. Like, like her one video has got like 3.4 billion views. That's crazy popular.
Yeah, we would never get to that level.
You know, I saw someone interesting comment on the video, and they said, how many people do you think are watching this right now? And I was like, that's a really good question.
Yeah,
right?
同时间有多少人在看他的 music video， 他的音乐video 呢？
That's right. And how did she get started? She just started uploading videos to YouTube. I think that's an awesome story.
所以他的怎么开始的呢？他就是把自己的 cover、自己的翻唱放到 YouTube 上面。
All right, well, let's learn a lot more today in paragraph 1. All right, let's jump right into paragraph 1, and don't forget your pencils, your highlighters, and your erasers to write down all your notes today.
把你的工具准备好，我们要开始喽。
While she was working on songs in the recording studio, the record company knew that Dua Lipa was going to be a star.
While 当 OK， 所以在唱片公司从他在录音室忙于其他的歌曲的时候，他们就知道 Dua Lipa 将来一定会成为一颗闪亮的巨星。
Yeah, I think if you look at her, you hear her music, you're like, this person's going to be famous. She's got all the right things. We have while working on. That's our past continuous tense. Was, were, V-I-N-G.
所以我们这边用了一个过去的进行式的用法。
So this is in the past, and 你就是比较长久事件做事情. And we can see that Dua Lipa was going to be a star. 好特别 we have was, were, and going to future tense.
所以有 was, were 过去式，可是又看到了 going to 未来式的用法。
That's right. So 它在这个过去的时间就知道在未来事情可以发生. So yes, we can use was going to. It's not a mistake. Our next sentence. In 2017, Lipa released her self-titled debut album and was well on her way to becoming a superstar.
那 Lipa 在2017年的时候发行了她的首张同名专辑，然后就很顺利的朝着她超级偶像巨星这个之路迈进。
So the word debut is French, and that means its pronunciation is a little weird. It's debut.
Debut.
No T. Cross out the T.
所以 T 是不发音的，它原本是从法文的字弄过来的，所以那个读音要特别注意。
Look at the sentence, well on her way to. When we are well on our way to, 不是 good on our way to, that means you already started a long time ago. You're not successful now. You are not there now, but soon you will be.
所以看到这个 well on her way to 这边要用 well well 不是用 good 要特别注意。那看到这个就代表说我现在正在进行，我现在可能还没那么成功，但是可以预期的是我将来很快的就要成功了。
Our next sentence says, one of her songs, New Rules, I think that's her most popular song, New Rules went to #1 on the music charts in England.
那他的专辑歌曲里面，其中有首歌叫 New Rules， 然后中文翻译成爱情守则，那就很快的就跳跃到这个英国音乐排行榜的第1名。
I think New Rules was in our magazine last year in August also, I think actually, like 1 year ago. I remember her face was on the magazine.
可能1年前我们的杂志8月也是8月刊哦，上面可能也有这个 New Rule 的歌词。
That's right. Now we have music charts. Chart is actually a regular countable noun. Like we have like a chart to draw a picture, etc., etc. But here we have music charts, and it's always plural. 全起来这个 s.
所以在这边我们把它当成是排行榜的时候，我们就是一定 s 一定要加复数，一直使用复数就对了。
So I have a quick question for you. Do you know Dua Lipa's middle name?
No.
That no one does because she doesn't have one. I was like, that's a good question. Dua, what Lipa? And she says, I don't have one. She says Dua Lipa.
所以对外国人来讲，他们会有一个名，然后中间名再一个姓。那 Dua Lipa 它是没有中间名的哦。
That's right. So, but she says she wishes she had a middle name. So
she can give herself one.
That's right. She should call herself Dua Krysgorsky Lipa. That's a good one.
Okay.
Our next sentence is, Lipa felt like she was on top of the world, but she was headed for even greater success.
哇，这女人很贪心哎，所以她说 on top of the world 这个也是一个很好的用法，代表说我站在世界的高顶，对不对？代表我非常开心。所以 Dua Lipa 她感到非常开心，但是她有想要朝着自己更大更远的成功迈进。
There's another way we can say on top of the world when you feel like you are number one. And we also use the on preposition. We say on cloud nine. That's
九霄
exactly
云
right.
外，中文也有啦，好不
That's
好
right. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's because people before used to think there were like levels of heaven and levels of hell. If you were really bad, you went down. If you're really good, higher and higher. So cloud nine meant you were super good.
对，所以这个来源是大家觉得说天堂可能有9层，地狱有9层这样子。那你如果在天堂的第9层，代表你超级开心。
You know, if you were bad but you weren't really bad, you go to hell, right?
Yeah.
But the first ring in hell, do you know what happens to you?
No.
This is terrible. Ready? So everything is dark, and there's lots of bugs that bite you.
所以第一层地狱是一个暗黑的情况，然后很多虫虫在咬你。
很糟糕, right? It's like 这个可以比这个还要糟糕嘛?
Do you have like experience ants 蚂蚁到你的耳朵里面？
You know, last month before Ivy League,
Okay.
like I was really tired last month because some bug kept flying in my ear last night. And I won't kill an insect. I won't kill them. So I didn't want to hurt little mosquito. It's a hungry mom. I tried to catch it and 它一直翻我到，
所以老师是一个不杀蚊子的人哎。
Yeah. I just catch them and let them go. I'm sure my cats will kill them.
猫咪会杀了那些蚊子。Okay.
All right, let's get ready for paragraph 2. Hey, welcome back to Enjoy English School. We are on day 2 of The Perfect Singer, pages 10 and 11 in your magazine. Let's start paragraph 2. Soon after, Lipa won a number of Brit Awards and Grammy Awards.
那我们在这边可以看到这个 a number of 它其实就是许多的意思哦，它不是真的 number， 不是真的数字，它就代表很多。所以 Lipa 不久之后就夺下全英音乐大奖跟格莱美奖等多项的奖项。
That's right, and a number of means we need a countable noun. We can't use an uncountable noun here. So, like 如果是不可数的话, we could say a little. But we have a number of. That means we can also say a few.
A few.
That's right. But 不是可以说 a few of.
所以要用 a few 就是 a few， 不能加 of。那如果用 a number of 后面要用可数的名词。
That's right. And Brit is a person from England is an Englishman or British. And so the B-R-I-T here, we know this is from England.
所以我们看到 British 知道是英国人嘛，所以我们看到 B-R-I-T 我们就知道啊。英国来的。
Our next sentence says, in 2020, she released Future Nostalgia, her second album, and became one of the biggest singers worldwide.
他发行了第2张的专辑叫《流行先锋》，然后呢就跻身成为全球最大咖的歌手之一哦。
Now the word nostalgia, I like this word nostalgia.
I love it.
Yes, so nostalgia, I love to think about old things. I was a history teacher in the past, so I like the past. But the word nostalgia is a special one. So nostalgia is made of 2 Latin words. It means the past and pain.
Ooh.
That's right. So we think about the past and maybe we feel happy, but you can never go back there. And so there's pain with that and you feel unhappy about it. So this is her future nostalgia, her future pain.
Nostalgia 这个字在你若查字典就可以查到，它叫做念旧、怀旧的意思。那老师刚刚有讲，它的拉丁文的字根，它其实是一个老的回忆，然后再一个 pain 疼痛去做一个结合。这个字好美耶。
That's right. So A-L-G-I-A. You'll see this when you study medicine English, medical English. Algia is always about disease, 什么病毒。
所以 ALGIA 它就是一个很医疗用字的字根啊，就是病毒啊、疼痛。
All right, 大家注意, listen. Look at the word biggest and circle it right now. So we have B-I-G-G-E-S-T. 为什么这个单词有两个 G?
因为 B-I-G 的 I 是短母音。
That's right. So we have 字母, 母音, 字母, and then 然后这个母音是短的, and that's the most important part because 如果这个发长 I 或者这个 I 比较像是 like O or U 什么发音 you can't do it. So CVC plus the short vowel.
子音、母音、子音，然后母音刚好是短母音，才需要重复字尾才加 EST.
We're going to see this later, so please remember it. Actually, in worldwide, we can also say in the world.
In the world, 世界，全世界。
Our next sentence says, with its 80s sounds and videos, Lipa was unstoppable.
那携带的这一波80年代的曲调，再加上这个影像，那 Lipa 就变得势不可挡。
Do you know who I thought did like the 80s nostalgia sound well? Was Bruno Mars. Like that sounded like real 80s music to me. Like I think he did a good, I don't know if Bruno Mars is still cool or not, but he did make music that made me think when I was little, as I grew up in the 80s. So to me, I thought he did a good job of it. I listened to Dua Lipa's music and I was like, yeah, I hear a little 80s, but I thought Bruno Mars did a little more.
所以老师说，如果你也很喜欢80年代那个调调的话，可以去听火星人布鲁诺的歌。
Or bust out your Spotify, listen to some Hall & Oates, baby. Here we go. Now, sounds. Usually sound is, it's not a countable noun, like usually. But here we got sounds because this is a lace, so it's jazz. Now we have Lipa was unstoppable. UNSTOPPABLE. So we have CVC and that's our short vowel. So we need two P's.
又看到一个子母字，然后短母音的字了，所以 unstoppable 那个 P 重复字尾了。
That's a good album cover or album name. Like if my first album be Unstoppable, but no one would buy it.
老师说他如果他出专辑叫势不可挡，然后没有人买这样。
Very stoppable. Our next sentence says, not only, oh boy, Jumbe Howard, everyone, we love this in English. Not only is she one of the best performers of modern times, but she also writes hit songs very easily.
Not only but also 先给它画起来，学英文最喜欢这些特殊用法，对不对？所以这个句子他说的是什么呢？他不仅仅是当代表现最佳的表演者之一，而且极其容易写出这种畅销的金曲。
You need that but. If you don't add it, this grammar feels weird. You need to say not only but.
所以 not only but also 你可以简略成 not only but， 但是 but 是一定要写的哦。
Now, modern, I hear lots of students say it wrong. They say like modern, right? But this is a short O, like unstoppable. Modern is the correct way to say this word.
所以要把这个字表达得清楚，嘴巴打开。
That's right. And also with the N, 你可以把你的舌头就碰到你的门牙. So 不是 modern, it's modern.
Modern.
That's right. And that's how you get that correct N sound. 你就放在门牙的后面.
所以舌头跟嘴型很重要啊。
That's right. Let's get ready for our final paragraph. Hey everyone, welcome back to Enjoy English School. Let's start paragraph 3 of our Dua Lipa article. Over the years, Dua Lipa has learned to have faith in herself.
Have faith in 很重要的片语哦，代表你对自己有信心、有自信。所以这些年来 ，over the years， 这些年来一直持续不停的这些年 ，Lipa 已经学会相信自己。
So when we say have faith in something, we also can say believe in something. That's right. Not just believe, but believe in that
介系
preposition.
词很重要。
Our next sentence, that faith has made her a superstar.
那这样子相信自己的这个 faith 这样的信念呢，让她成为了一个超级巨星。
Above faith, A-I, write a long A. So because of faith, 长 A.
长音。
That's right. Our next sentence is, everyone, from teens to grandmothers and even Chris Gorski, seems to know all the words to her songs.
那个没有在 课文里面不用找哈，老师在讲自己的名字，所以他说从青少年到祖母级的听众，包含 Chris 老师，那这些人都似乎能够知道他所有歌曲中的歌词。
That's right. So everyone, everybody, these are the same words. They're just another way to say it. So don't worry about them. And we have teens. Remember when we say the word 13 to 19, we should add like a 4声 to it. Because when you have like 13还有30, everybody says these wrong, okay? We're going to practice really quickly. 13, 30. That's right. 30个, you give it an 1声. 14, 40.
Oh.
And then 15, 不是15, 50. So 4声 and then 1声. Okay? Next sentence. In a pandemic year, Dua Lipa has helped a lot of people with her music.
现在疫情大爆发 pandemic 这个字变得很夯哦，所以在这个疫情爆发1年中 Dua Lipa 用她的音乐鼓舞了许多的听众。
So the word pandemic, we have short A, short E, short I. It's a really easy one to say. Pan means everywhere. It means long and wide. That's right. So demic, IC means it's an adjective. And then dem talks about like disease. So it's a disease everywhere.
所以 IC 是一个形容词结尾 DEM 的这个字根呢，它是代表是疾病的意思。
Now, we've been really lucky in Taiwan. Did we really have any problems with the pandemic? I mean, no, our life was
under control.
Yeah, like we wore masks and it's kind of annoying, but that's it. Like in America, my family, they couldn't go outside. They couldn't go to the supermarket. People were like cutting their own hair, so they were stuck in their house like a jail almost. And that's hard for people. So what did they do for fun?
Listen to music.
And play music and dance around, and they just had fun with the internet that they could. I suppose we're really lucky that we live in a time where we can just have the internet in our own house.
所以老师说他在美国的家人啊，是连超级市场都没办法出去，他们只能够待在家里面。那在家里能做什么呢？任何跟网络相关的事情才有办法做。所以我们在台湾非常幸运。
Yeah, I really do think that maybe some people with the pandemic really were able to like become even more successful even without going to concerts or festivals.
所以他说老师真的觉得说有网络的帮忙之后，在这个疫情期间，在网络上的曝光率高，其实更成功比你真的去参加一个什么音乐季等等更成功。
Let's finish up today with our final sentence. The sky is certainly the limit for this talented singer.
这一句话写得很美，他说 The sky is the limit， 代表天空才是它的界限。这代表什么呢？就代表这个完美唱将的前途无可限量、无限可能，没有界限。天空是界限，多难达到啊！
So I heard this question that someone asked Dua Lipa. They said, "What are Dua Lipa's rules?"
所以 Dua Lipa 她的规则是什么呢？
That's right. And she said like this really quickly. She didn't need to think. She said, "Work hard and be nice."
所以他完全不假思索就说认真工作，然后当个好人。
She seemed like really friendly in that interview. Sometimes I watch like celebrity interviews and you don't know if they're really happy to be there or not. And she looked like really happy and friendly. When she said work hard and be nice, like I liked her more. I was like, this person really seems to believe that.
所以老师说他看到很多名人的一些 interview 然后他可以从这个 interview 里面看到这个人的特质，他觉得 Dua Lipa 的特质，他就是从心底面散发的就是一个好人特质。
Those are really good rules. I like it. Work hard and be nice.
Work hard and be nice.
Let's get ready for vocab review. All right, it's time for vocab review. Our first word today, our first phrase today is to work on something.
So when you say 当你说 work on something 代表你正在努力进行从事某事。
This takes a long time. It's not short. Maybe you need days or weeks.
需要可能几周几天的时间去完成的事情我们 work on.
Our next phrase is a recording studio.
Recording studio 就是一个录音室。
And our next phrase, a debut album.
Debut album 注意那个 debut 的 T 不发音，然后它原本是法文，意思就是首张专辑。
Next we have an uncountable noun, success.
Success 就代表是你的成功，它是一个不可数名词。
And it's really easy to make it an adjective. Successful.
Successful 变成形容词，成功的。
Worldwide.
Worldwide 代表是世界各地 in the world.
And the last one, the sky is the limit.
最爱这一句 The sky is the limit 就代表你的极限是天空，代表无极限。
Just like your English at Enjoy English School, the sky's the limit. We will see you next sometime soon this month. I forget when. But we'll see you then. For Enjoy English School, I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Minnie.
We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
第10页，人物传记，展现完美歌喉的女唱将杜阿黎波。
The perfect singer. While she was working on songs in the recording studio, the record company knew that Dua Lipa was going to be a star. In 2017, Lipa released her self-titled debut album and was well on her way to becoming a superstar. One of her songs, New Rules, went to #1 on the music charts in England. Lipa felt like she was on top of the world, but she was headed for even greater success. Soon after, Lipa won a number of Brit Awards and Grammy Awards. In 2020, she released Future Nostalgia, her second album, and became one of the biggest singers worldwide. With its 80s sounds and videos, Lipa was unstoppable. Not only is she one of the best performers of modern times, but she also writes hit songs very easily. Over the years, Dua Lipa has learned to have faith in herself. That faith has made her a superstar. Everyone, from teens to grandmothers, seems to know all the words to her songs. In a pandemic year, Dua Lipa has helped a lot of people with her music. The sky is certainly the limit for this talented singer.